Hey guys, it's Dave from Mike and Dave Hit the Stage. Little issue, pretty big issue. When recording this past few episodes, I messed up every single one of them. The first one, I got a single frame of the two of us. We looked ridiculous, and it's literally a single frame, so it wasn't worth keeping. The next one, we had amazing motion blur, which would be cool if we were in the Matrix, but we're not. The following one, I had lighting issues plus the motion blur. And then to top it all off, I got all that fixed. And the last episode, I got the lighting fine. I got the video going, except it was out of focus. So the next 4 episodes are going to look pretty jank. I'm going to include this video at the beginning of each one just to show you what good video looks like. And then you're going to see that we have either no video or terrible video. I'm not even going to do the edits that I normally do, throwing artwork up. It's a lot of work for terrible video quality. So I promise I'm going to try to do better. I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Bye.
Start recording here.
That sounds like a good idea. All right, welcome to episode 23 of Mike and Dave Hit the Stage. I'm Dave.
I'm Mike.
And I probably screwed up this intro because I am weirdly nervous.
Why are you nervous, dude? We've been doing this for 23 episodes
Yeah, but
now.
the last one I fucked up the video. I'm terrified this is going to just stop.
So keep an eye on it.
Yeah, I kept an eye on it last time, and look what fucking happened.
Nothing. That's
exactly.
what happened.
I got one single image of us looking like we both got hit by a truck. So this episode is going to be the bands that change their sounds.
Yeah. Now, I think you're going to hate some of the ones I picked.
Less than you think.
Really? Okay.
I have more comments about the difference between two.
Now, here's the thing I have with yours is some of them I didn't see a difference.
I know exactly what you're thinking of, and when we get to it, I'm going to point it out.
Okay, I'm sure you are.
I definitely know what you're talking about, especially my first pick.
Definitely.
Okay, and I'm going to get into it, and it's going to be funny.
Right. Okay. Good.
Not intentionally funny, but funny.
No. It's funny. Like, you know, sometimes we listen to these lists that we send each other, and I get it right away. But for yours, for this one, like the first one I listened to, I went, "Oh man, did I do this wrong?" Because mine are drastic. I mean, you could tell.
Yes,
the differences.
I actually have several positive comments about that.
Okay.
And I do think you fairly nailed this podcast.
Okay.
This one in particular, you nailed.
Yeah.
This list. We're gonna jump into it.
Yeah, let's
right
do
off
it.
the bat. And the first song is Ode to.
All right. Well, before this list is also going to be 2 songs from the same bands to show the difference.
Yes, and I'm not gonna mention the artist until the second one.
Okay.
So this first song is super punk.
Yeah.
Super hard, super fast.
Right.
And I really loved it.
Okay.
And I listened to it without looking who it was.
Did you really?
Yeah.
How?
I just hit play and turned the screen off.
Okay.
And I got to the second song and I was like, really? They went this way with it?
Yeah.
So the second song is So What You Want. And this is the Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
And this first song I like so much. I like the energy. I love the feel.
They started
as a punk band.
as a New York hardcore band.
And they should have stayed that way.
Well, see, I knew this is the way this was going to go.
No, it's not the same for everyone.
The reason, no, I mean with this one, the reason why I picked this song is because I enjoy it more, and I know I could have gone Ill Communication. I mean, yeah, that was the
Go ahead.
the
I
first
have
one.
no fucking clue.
Really,
None. Zero.
really,
I know maybe 4 or 5
Beastie
Beastie
Boys
Boys
songs.
4 or 5 at
Right.
max.
So
Obviously, Fight for Your Right to Party.
right,
So What You Want.
right,
Sabotage. Intergalactic.
Is that it? That's all I got. But
yeah, that's it. 4.
So I didn't want to pick the album everybody knows because I feel it was a little jokey,
Okay.
right? So this is when they, and even this is a little. I don't think they were ever super serious.
Also, I like to think that early hardcore bands didn't take themselves as hardcore. Like they weren't tough guys.
Well, some of them
they
were.
could be. No, but
Yeah.
the goal of the music wasn't to sound super tough.
No.
You know, there was that 2000s Queens hardcore. Everyone was a tough guy.
Yeah.
V-neck shirts.
V-neck shirts.
Oh, you know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about.
But yeah, I thought this was a very cool one to, because when we oh, dang it, we forgot to bring up this Matt.
Oh, this is a suggestion. That's right.
Yes, this is a listener suggested topic, by the way. I apologize. I wanted to do this in the beginning.
Yeah.
But Matt, thank you for giving us this
Thank you, Matt.
yeah, this suggestion. We took it to heart, and this one's for you. So, all right, let's get back into it. Sorry, I want to do that at the top, and I totally forgot.
We got so distracted about the fact that the last episode
Yeah.
didn't record that we forgot all the things we planned on doing.
Right.
This is such a drastic dichotomy.
Yeah.
Not the most drastic on this list.
Okay.
There's a much more drastic change on this list than this.
Oh, okay, and I think it's mine as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I picked some ones, they were all right, but
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah. I wanted.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm like,
I wanted a drastic change where you listened and you went, really?
like these are the same band?
Right, like this one. I mean, people don't know that originally the Beastie Boys were a punk band.
Yeah.
You hear it in their later albums because they went back to playing their own instruments and stuff like that. I think even you could even hear it in some of the older out. Like they had Kerry King do the
guitar work?
The guitar work on
That's not a good thing.
no, but what I'm saying is,
Was it the solos?
yeah,
I was kidding. He doesn't solo, he noodles.
I know,
They're the worst solos I've ever heard.
but he does
Not true.
what?
Not the worst solo I've ever heard.
Okay,
Lil Wayne.
little what?
Lil Wayne played a guitar once. It sounded the way you expect Lil Wayne to play guitar.
Now here's the funny thing: is you're talking about this and you're telling me When did you watch Lil Wayne play guitar?
Somebody pointed it out on the internet to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you think I watched a Lil Wayne
I have no
performance?
idea.
I don't know shit about shit when it comes to hip hop. I know he exists. I also know there are 9,000 people with the name Lil in their name.
Little Bow Wow, Little Wayne, Little. I don't know. I lost it.
You ran out of names. They're just every
Everybody's
other
Lil.
person. Everyone's got a little attached to him.
Yeah, not little, Lil.
Little. I am little. I've
You
never
are not-
been little
you
in my
are
life.
not little.
Morbidly little. Are there any wides? I know there's a heavy D, but I don't think there's any wides. There's a big
do you
ton
know
of Fat
how-
Joe,
do you know how much
heavy
my-
D, and me.
My brain malfunctioned when you went, I am little. And my brain went, oh my God, you have to say something.
Have you seen Frankenstein when they flip the switch? I saw that happen in real time. I saw the
I was like, I couldn't get it out fast enough.
I've heard that about you.
Anyway. So this is the one to kick it off. And I wanted to kick it off with a band that sounds completely different in the two ways that they played.
They definitely do.
Yeah.
And I don't think, I'm not going to say they're bad. They're definitely not. They have not only a place in rock history, they have a place in hip hop history, they have a place in art history. Mm-hmm. I just don't dig them.
It happens. You don't have to dig everything.
I really like this song. I really like Ode 2.
The first one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. And like, not like, oh yeah, it was all right. I mean, like, I would listen to that over and over again.
Yeah.
Like that would go into the list on a regular
So
basis.
just to let you know that they released a whole album of their old stuff. It's called Some Old Bullshit.
I love them even more.
You can find it. You can find it on Spotify or probably YouTube or whatever.
Our streaming services.
Yeah.
Our common streaming services.
Yeah. So yeah, it's called Some Old Bullshit.
I really do. Have you ever heard? I know you're not a huge Dream Theater fan, but they put out a greatest hits album.
Okay.
Called Greatest Hit.
Yeah.
Pull Me Under and 20 other really good songs.
It's pretty funny.
I think Faith No More did something like that too.
Did they,
It's The Real Thing and a couple other songs.
Oh, I don't remember. I know they did
because they were real bitter about that.
yeah, I got to look that up. I don't remember if
Oh,
they did something like that.
It's such. I love this. It's
Greatest
like
hits albums that really don't get me.
only when they're all the songs you want, and then you don't have to buy the other bullshit.
Yeah.
Diamond Head,
Uh-huh.
who we talked about in the past, wanting to
Sound like Metallica
because Metallica did that,
covered them.
Diamond Head put out a greatest hits album, and it's all the good songs,
Yeah.
but all the songs are weird. Like they're all like that '80s, late '70s, early '80s heavy metal.
Yeah.
And then you can hear where Metallica got the ideas from, and then you hear the songs that they didn't get ideas from.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, now I see what happened to why they pick and choose where their influences are. Because they have songs like Sweet and Innocent, you know. Yeah, it's as creepy as it sounds.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's moaning involved.
Yeah. Why?
Sucking My Love.
Stop talking. Stop.
I like when I creep you up to the point where you're like, please stop.
It's not you. Well, it's you saying it. It is kind of you saying it and the name of the song.
Knowing that I've thought, like, these guys are fucking creeps.
And the scary thing also is that you found them creepy.
Yeah, it takes a lot. Who would? If I go, yeah, that's too overtly sexual. You've done something wrong. You've done something very wrong.
Oh man.
So yeah, like I said, I got to check out the new Beastie Boys old style.
Okay.
Just to see what it is, because the hip hop stuff didn't grab me. I like the groove of hip hop. I just don't always enjoy the sound. Like there's some stuff that just doesn't grab me.
But the Beastie Boys use a lot of
live instruments. And
yeah.
Stuff. Yeah. No, I get that.
And if you lyrically listen, I particularly like MCA. I think he's the best out of the three. They're all great.
I think it's two Adams.
Adam York, Adam Horowitz, yeah,
and
Mike Diamond.
Okay.
Adam York is.
Oh, I have no idea who it.
York. I don't know. I know it.
I know one of them passed away.
Yeah, MCA,
and that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But they still go. They're still
no, they've stopped only because there's three of them. If it's not the three of them, who would it be? You know. And what was I going to say? Yeah, but they came out. They actually, I think over the pandemic, they came out with a documentary that came out on Apple Plus, and it's
fuck you, Apple.
Great. Okay.
I used to be an Apple guy.
Yeah.
And then everything has its own charge. Every service,
yeah.
Apple TV has its own thing. It needs its own hardware, and the hardware doesn't do what it's supposed to do. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
Apple pisses me off.
Okay, so
that's it.
There's a documentary on Apple Plus.
Yeah, fuck Apple.
I think it's called Beastie Boy Story.
Okay.
It is so good. I watched it twice in one day. Seriously.
Well, you love them, so. That doesn't sound that
well,
weird.
I do, but the story itself, I learned a lot from it because it's the two guys that are left, on stage. They did it's from a book. They wrote a book called Beastie Boy Story.
Okay.
And then they did this. I think it toured the country, like this. They went on stage and they talked about it.
Okay.
And they recorded one of them and they put it out as a documentary, and it's.
I can dig that.
So cool, man. It talks about this part of their, the punk stuff. Before they made it big, there was a girl in the band. It's.
Did she have a goofy name?
No, her name was like Nicole or something like that. I don't think they gave themselves goofy names until after.
Until later?
Yeah.
Goofy names bother me so much sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, whatever, stupid name. And then sometimes I'm like, you motherfucker.
I have a goofy name.
I know you do.
And I love it. Everybody calls me that
yours
now,
doesn't bother me.
Yeah, well, it's because why not?
It doesn't bother me. Just I hear it. I'm like, okay, that's not,
who he is. Yeah.
That's not strange. You hear somebody and they're like,
Lil Wayne.
Well, I don't know. Is his real name Wayne?
I don't know. I have no idea.
No idea.
What about Notorious B.I.G.?
He's a big guy.
It works. It works.
It kind of worked. He's
a
big dude, and calling him Biggie worked
works,
well.
Right?
He's big dude, Heavy D.
Well, yeah.
Got it. Fat Joe, Big Pun. Now I knew Fat Joe. I met him more than once.
Yeah.
That was a scary dude.
Yeah.
Scary.
Mm-hmm.
scary.
The real deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever just meet somebody and go, I think I should leave.
Wow, like that?
Yeah. Well,
Like
the thing
something's
is,
gonna go down
it's-
just because
it's
he's
like
there?
He had that presence. He had an energy about him. The
Yeah.
don't fuck with me face.
Yeah.
And all I ever do is fuck with people. So my instincts were,
I'm going to get in trouble.
I think it's time for me to leave before I say something
Yeah.
that's going to get me hurt.
Would you really say something stupid?
Not intentionally.
Yeah.
You got to remember, there's very little between here and here.
Yeah.
It's shorter than most people's, and I have a big fucking head. It just right out.
Yeah, yeah. Oh. So let's go to the second one.
All right. So the second one, and this is going to be your point of contention. This is Davidian
Yes.
and Beautiful Morning
Right.
by Machine Head.
Yeah. Davidian, by the way, took me right back to like I forget the year this came out, but it brought me back right back to 89.5.
That's
right to SOU.
was-
I think that's where I heard this.
That was
first.
probably like you're just coming out of high school, me going into high school.
Was it 95?
96, 97?
I graduated in 94, so
Okay, so you were just out of high school, probably working.
yeah, starting UFK and everything like that.
Okay.
UFK started in 96, I think.
So the reason I brought this up
Oh,
is
Mike's
that
gonna yell at me if I'm wrong about that.
him. Let him be mad. You fucking wizard.
So, Davidian, awesome. Second song, didn't even know it, but still cool. I heard a difference, but like, is it that he sings in it?
It is singing. He spent a lot of time focusing later on learning how to sing properly.
I didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I like the song. I don't think he should have sang.
okay.
Is that weird?
Not really, because one of my complaints about Davidian is that it's all the white guy dreaded, like new metal sounding
Okay.
musicians. By the time they got to Beautiful Morning, it's a whole new band.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He actually, after a few albums later, he actually got the entire original lineup to go out and do the anniversary tour of Davidian.
So wait, he was the only one left? Mm-hmm. When? Okay.
Yep. All new members.
So why not just make it a new band? It's not the same band.
Well, he was, I don't know. I have no good reason for it.
No, I know, and I guess he had the name, so he just.
Just kept
All right.
going.
Yeah, all right.
The other thing is, I really feel a difference in the style. I know you probably don't.
I have no context.
Yeah.
It sounds like rock. Like heavy. I don't know what you call it. Heavy,
To me,
and heavy.
Davidian is new metal.
You know.
And then, I guess if you were gonna throw a label on the newer, like the Blackening album. By the way, the name of that album for the second one is The Blackening.
Why?
I don't know. It's heavy as fuck. I saw these guys live and they crushed it.
Yeah.
It was them, Trivium, and Lamb of God.
Yeah.
And it's like three bands I know you're not in love with.
No, I know. I don't think I've ever heard anything. No, I have. I have from Trivium. I have.
Trivium's got some really interesting shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, these guys blew the stage away. It was amazing.
Yeah. I never got. See, that's the whole. I never got. The Machine Head's one of the bands that I know a lot of people like them, but I never. I heard this. I've probably heard. You'll probably play me a couple other ones. I'm like, oh yeah, I know this.
The next album after this, I think, is like pure rap rock.
What?
Yeah. After
Really?
Davidian.
Wow. See, that's what you should have.
I
You
should've.
should have played that and then the
I
other.
might throw one in the middle just to
Holy,
be.
because that would
I was mad.
throw me. I would have been like,
I didn't
whoa.
like Davidian at all.
What?
I didn't like that album. I didn't like that song.
Really? Okay.
Didn't like it. And then the next album, less.
Yeah.
And then
And then
finally,
they came-
when this came around, I wasn't listening to them.
I was just about. I was
was-
surprised to say that you were still sticking around.
It was incidental that I heard them. My friend Lou
Yeah.
was like, "Hey, you got to hear this," and he played another song from this album.
Yeah.
And then this, and I'm like, "Okay, I like this." And
Uh-huh.
then we were going to the show. End up seeing Trivium. Trivium I had not heard since their first album, and they blew me away on stage.
Okay.
I went back and started listening to other stuff, and they were fucking awesome.
Uh-huh.
And then the second time around, the second band came up, Machine Head, and they rocked it.
Yeah.
Then Lamb of God came on. They were amazing, and then they had the power issue. The stage just shut down.
Oh, okay.
And people waited a half an hour for them to reboot and reset everything.
Yeah.
Patiently.
Yeah.
And then they got back on stage and finished the show
Yeah.
as if nothing had happened.
I'm surprised people patiently waited. What are you gonna do?
Well, you could just leave or you could complain, but everyone's like, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Everyone's standing there waiting.
All right. No one came out and said, "Hold on."
Yeah, they said we're working on it.
Oh, okay, okay.
But there was no mics. Like the guy's like, we're working on it.
Yeah. Hey, you in the back?
Just hey, we're working on it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I picked the wrong song for the first
I'm
half.
not saying you picked the wrong song.
I feel like I picked the wrong song for the first half because I saw where it was going and I'm like, I didn't like this. I like the next one even less. I like the one after that, and then it turned around.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna move on
Okay.
because I have a lot to say about the next band.
Okay, go ahead.
And oh fuck. So the first song is "Ignorance," and the second is "It Ain't Fun." And this is Paramore.
Yes.
I don't like Paramore.
I could have told you that. I put it on here and I went, he's going to say that she's whiny and all
I'm
this.
I'm gonna throw a pin in it though.
Okay.
That pin has the word "but."
Uh-huh.
So, "Ignorance"
Yes.
sounds like she's living it.
What do you mean?
She's living ignorance. I hate her voice.
Okay.
I hate her style. I hate the song content.
Wow.
I didn't like any of it.
Jesus.
But "It Ain't Fun" I actually liked.
Now, here's where
Because she's singing in her voice.
Okay. Can I explain to you what happened there?
Please.
So they started out, I don't know how old they were. They were an emo pop punk band, right? And then Ignorance is actually on their second album. There is a 6-year gap between that album and the album that
It Ain't Fun.
Fun is on.
And you can feel time has passed.
And they've grown up,
Obviously.
right? I think there is either one or two member changes in the band.
Okay.
And they came back and did not look back at the pop punk stuff and became a pop band. I kept off. They just came out with an album a few months ago, I think, if not last year, last year or whatever. But there was a song on there where I was like, maybe I shouldn't put this on, because they're just doing what they want. And I remember when this album came out, I liked them originally, and then this album came out, and I put it on, and I was like, wow, they're just doing what they want now.
I can respect doing what they want.
And if you look at the picture,
I do enjoy it.
if you look at the picture, I don't know if you can see.
I can.
It says on the back of her jacket, it says "grow up." You know,
Which is, I think, the opposite of my life story.
you regressed.
Definitely. I've gotten less mature by the month.
Oh,
I wouldn't
God.
even say by the day.
Does that mean you're gonna Benjamin Buttons me by the end of this fucking podcast and be a baby the one day?
You said Benjamin Button. I thought Donkey Punch.
Why? What the fuck
I don't
does
know.
Benjamin Button have
How
to
do
do
you
with?
Benjamin Button somebody?
Do you know what Benjamin
Yeah,
Button
I do.
is?
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Yeah, he went backwards.
Yeah, he
became a child. Yeah.
Yeah, he started as an old man.
Yeah.
Regressed back to childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, my brain went Donkey Punch.
How come when he went backwards, he wasn't an adult-sized baby?
I would have loved that.
If he was an old man, a baby old man, right, and then he went backwards, right? Shouldn't he grow?
Yeah.
Into a weird
He should have started
baby man?
Well, the other thing is he should have started as a little old man,
Right.
like a tiny old man, and grown into a giant baby.
That's what I mean. How come he didn't grow into a baby
What
man?
the fuck is wrong with us? It's like we had drugs.
No, we haven't.
this
And
is
that's the
all
scary
us.
part.
This is all us.
This is why was he not a baby man? Why did you think of Donkey Punch with Benjamin Button? Do you know a donkey named Benjamin Button? Did you donkey punk someone named Benjamin?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Run through all the thoughts
No,
in your
I
head.
don't want to. I want to stop there.
So far, you've gotten 2 of those wrong.
What?
Because I've seen the Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Pace?
The Curious Base. The Curious Base.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have to rename one of my bases. The oldest one.
Go ahead.
The Curious Base of Benjamin Button.
What were you going to say? What 2 things did I
The
get
other
wrong?
2. The other 2 I have never done.
What?
I've seen the movie.
Yeah.
So that's one that I have. The other 2 I have not.
You have not donkey punched somebody.
No. Because that's violent and I don't do violence.
Okay.
And the other one, I've never taken somebody named Benjamin. Ironically, my dad's name is Benjamin. I hope you fucking enjoy looking him in the eye on the way out today. I can't wait for you have to look my father in the eye and eat pizza sitting across from him.
Pizza.
Enjoy that shit.
Oh gosh.
You did it to yourself.
It's okay. I'm gonna walk out mind free.
Yeah, you think.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to bring it up in
Oh
front of
God, don't.
Oh, it's going to be great.
What were you gonna bring up?
You know what he said upstairs? He asked if I ever donkey punched somebody or had sex with somebody named Benjamin. I told him yes to both.
Okay.
So, now that we've completely swerved the topic,
Yeah.
back to Paramore. Then the second entry is better. I wouldn't say it's amazing. It's good,
Okay. Here's the other thing.
but it is itself.
This is also earlier today when we were driving. We were talking about Christian bands.
Yes.
Christian rock bands.
Are they?
That's how they started out.
Okay.
Listen to one of the lyrics in Ignorance is it's not a war, it's not a rapture. She brings up, like there's lyrics
Yeah.
that are but they
I do want to qualify our comments. Are talking about Christian music.
Yeah.
On the way here.
No, not a bad
we
way.
weren't
We were
shitting
just-
on it. I was
yeah.
actually asking your opinion on MXPX.
right.
Because I know that they're a Christian punk band.
Right.
But then we mentioned other Christian bands, Alter Bridge.
But they Paramore. I don't think they abandoned it, but they've distanced themselves. What the hell are you?
I don't know if that's a spider or not.
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay.
It's not. Because if that was, that's fucking huge, dude.
Oh shit, my pants. I don't know if you know this. There are not many things in the world I'm afraid of.
Heights, apparently, you told me before.
Heights and spiders.
Yeah.
You could pull a knife on me.
That's not a
And I
spider.
wouldn't be scared of seeing a spider within 20 feet of me. At work, we have a problem with roaches. They're all over the place.
Okay.
And they die of natural causes in the hospital.
What?
They just flip over and die.
Why don't you give them CPR?
Because I
You're
do.
in a
I give
hospital.
them.
What?
I drop an entire ream of paper
On
from
them?
about this tall, this high up,
Alright.
and drop it on them.
That's not CPR. That's killing them.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
They're fucking roaches.
Yeah, I know. I was just joking.
So
I was only joking.
the every once in a while you see them in the hallway.
Yeah.
By the kitchen,
Yeah.
fucking tits up.
Uh-huh.
And the reason that they're dead is they ate the food. Our hospital fucking sucks.
I never thought of it that way.
Dying of food poisoning
Yeah.
or malnutrition, depending on how it works.
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, I did not know they were Christian.
Yeah. They started out as a.
They don't sound bad now. Look, the later
Yeah,
album.
yeah.
That first one I did not like.
Well, I've
I
played.
could you heard what I heard in it.
Well, what it is you've scarred me to a point where like I put my list together and then we talk about it. We listen to it like, I listen to it like 5 or 6 times in a row, and then I'll listen to it on the way home a couple days later. And I put every time I listen to this out, my list, and it came up to these songs. I knew the second one I figured you would be like, all right, but the first one I'm listening, I'm going.
I didn't motherfuck it nearly as much as you thought I would.
No. But every time I put a young girl singing, I think of how much you hate young girls, and
I do, but not for the reason you think.
how you think they just go "Meow, meow, 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 meow" all the
Just
time.
the insipid, whiny singing voice.
But that's not what she's doing.
No, but yeah, it sounds a little.
I think it's just you have to understand is that they're trying to convey their emotion, and
their emotion is
listen,
bitchy whining.
Gwen Stefani, I understand because I've heard her do
I
that.
bet
And
you
as soon as
identify plenty with her.
And as soon as you said it, I've heard songs where she does it, but I think she does it for a reason. I don't think she does it just to do it. But this
Is it part of her culture?
yeah, she's Japanese. That's the way they.
Wow.
I guess I don't know.
Wow. Ooh.
Well, never mind.
Go ahead.
You know what?
Go
No,
ahead.
no,
That
I'm
was
not.
good. You were about to step over
Yeah.
a line.
Yeah, I was.
I should have let you.
But I don't think she was trying to do that. I think she's trying to keep up with the music, and when your music gets intense, it's hard to convey that emotion without sounding like you're struggling.
Like a douchebag?
Wow, you just called her a douchebag.
Yeah, Gwen Stefani's a fucking
Oh,
douchebag.
that one. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought
no.
you were calling Haley Williams. Dude.
I knew she had a white girl name. I thought it was like Ashley or Amber.
I'm offended.
You should be.
She's a vegan, too.
Oh, of course she is. I have no problem with vegans.
I know.
But they apparently have a problem not telling me that they're vegan.
Why do they have to tell
me
you?
all the time?
Why? Oh, they have to tell you.
They need to tell me.
Yeah.
I understand
Because they
why.
look at you and they go,
Well,
Dave, vegan.
they're thinking like, you could use a salad. And I've never tasted salad, so
What?
I get it. I don't eat vegetables. I also
On
don't eat-
purpose?
I don't like them. And it's a
How do you
texture
know
issue.
not? You've never had a salad? Dude, salads are good. You put a little feta cheese
Yeah,
on there.
you look like you love a tossed salad.
You son of a bitch.
I can't believe I led you through it. You walked into it ass first. I can't believe that worked. I didn't think you'd actually fall for it.
Open the door. You open the door and I went, what?
Honestly, I do not eat salad.
Okay.
I don't remember what it tastes like. I'm missing a lot of memory.
Have a fucking salad.
Raw vegetables and fruits? No.
Even fruits?
Fruit? I don't eat any fruit.
Not walking through that door.
No. I don't eat any fruit or vegetables, really.
Okay.
Potatoes, carrots, the stuff that isn't good for you. I love those.
Yeah, of course.
Potatoes, carrots, corn.
Potatoes and carrots are okay.
Recently, I discovered I like mushrooms.
Yeah, mushrooms rule.
This is a new thing for me.
All right.
You gotta remember, I didn't eat this shit.
Try some fucking lettuce.
No.
Why?
I've tasted lettuce. It tastes like dirt.
It does not taste like dirt. Wash
dirt.
that shit.
Are you telling me I gotta wash it before I have a fresh tossed salad?
Yeah.
I'll inform my wife. Enjoy that thought. Dick. No, I don't eat vegetables. I don't eat fruit. For salad, also all the shit you put on salad, all the
I know.
dressing.
Makes it taste good.
Yeah, but no, I don't eat any of that shit. Ranch is gross.
All right, you don't have to have
the
ranch.
fucking
What about
devil's
Italian
cum.
dressing?
I use that as a marinade for chicken.
Yeah, you know what you could use it as a marinade? Also, fucking salad.
Ow! Oh, that hurt. We're assholes. I don't have a defense.
Okay.
I hope you know that.
Yeah.
I have no good defense for this. I just don't like, and this is going to go across everything. I don't like raw vegetables on anything. Pickles, even raw onion, don't like it.
Okay.
So it's like,
You don't like pickles?
don't like pickles.
All right, why are we fucking... When did this become a food podcast?
I don't know, but it's funny. I was waiting for another joke. I figured
No.
you look
No,
like
no.
the kind of guy who loves pickles.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm just shocked that you eat no vegetables, no fruits.
I've had apples before.
Okay. Yeah, well, when you were a baby?
No, I was an adultish person. Had a banana once.
Yeah, you did.
There it is. You got it.
All right.
You did say you like a good tossed salad. Oh, this is going to be a good one.
Move on.
So the next one is conclavi con Dio.
God bless you.
Yeah,
Hey, you said it very Latin-y.
because it's in Latin. Holy shit. And the second one is Call Me Little Sunshine by Ghost.
By the way,
Yes.
love the second song.
Isn't it amazing?
Oh, I love the
Did you
second
not like
song.
the first one?
I know I enjoyed it, but I like the second one a lot
Okay.
more.
Do you know what they have in common?
The
Obviously,
songs?
than Ghost.
The songs themselves?
Yes.
Is it subject matter?
Yes.
I know he said, "Call me the devil" in the second one. Call me Mephistopheles.
So,
Mephistopheles.
Little Sunshine
I mean,
is
I said
another
Mephist-
term for
that's the, that's the ska band. Mephistopheles.
So, it's so fucking terrible. The term "Little Sunshine" is another term for the devil,
Okay.
and con clavi con Dio is, I forget what clavi is. I think it's spirit. It's with spirit with God.
Okay.
The first word in that song is Lucifer, saying "We are here."
Okay.
It is evoking the devil,
Okay.
and the whole point of Ghost is to be edgy without.
Is it tongue in cheek? Is it
It feels tongue in cheek all the time. The second song is actually not about the devil; it's about addiction.
because I if it is, I love it.
If not,
If not, I love it either way. I don't care. I think it's the way I look at it from what I know, because I don't know Ghost well. I know it's the singer supposedly changes each album,
Yes.
right? But it's the same guy.
It's Tobias Forge.
And it just seems like acting. He is taking on the persona of a different person for each album.
Yes.
Now, I think you've told me this before. Nobody knows who the rest of the band is.
No, it's not a secret. They're hired. They're hired musicians.
Okay.
There was a point where it was very secretive.
Right.
Now it's less of that.
It's like the whole way
'cause
Slipknot
guys,
started, where they were all numbers and nobody. Yeah.
they were just called faceless ghouls
Okay.
because they all wore masks.
Right.
They still wear masks.
Yeah.
Because the rest of the band doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's his thing.
Yeah.
And he's the one dressed up like the Pope,
Right. Yeah.
or in one case a cardinal.
Mm-hmm.
It's Papa Emeritus, and then the other one's Cardinal Copia.
Is he doing it to piss people off? Because if he is, I love it.
I think it. It has. To
I know.
be.
I know that we don't get into politics a lot, but if he's doing it to piss people off and he's trolling, I fucking love it.
I can appreciate a good musical troll.
Yeah.
Because the other thing is he's writing like "Call Me Little Sunshine." Everyone thinks is about the devil. It's actually about addiction. You know, call out in the middle of the night,
Now-
or else will I hear you?
Before we get any further, I didn't hear much of a difference in this either.
Really?
Yeah.
One is a very like '60s acid rock.
Yeah.
And the other one,
Okay, I did-
is every album is a completely different style.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. You know what's funny about Ghost, and I think I've brought this up before, is it's one of those things where people are like, you have to listen to
And-
it, and I go,
No,
no,
I
I'm
don't.
not. No, I don't.
That's the people you have to try a
But-
salad.
yeah.
No, I don't. And fuck you.
Okay, you got me.
Oh, you have to try this. No, I don't. Eat a bag of shit.
But I really want to give Ghost a chance because I dug both of these songs. The second song definitely more than the first one. But
So each album has a very specific style, and they feel like almost different eras.
I was about to say, didn't I heard like one of them like almost like a dance
Yes.
album?
One is more dancey. One is like, this was 60, 70s acid rock.
Right.
Then there's like stuff that feels 80s-ish.
Yeah.
Every album's got something slightly different going on.
Okay, how many albums are there?
7?
Oh, gush,
6 or 7?
Gush. Gosh.
No, I think we're sticking with, oh, gush. Oh,
I didn't know that came from.
If we were to make t-shirts, I think I want one that says, oh, gush. Oh. So, have you ever seen the show Archer?
A few of them, yeah. I didn't watch a lot of them.
So
but
there's
I've
a
seen
character named Pam. Pam's the blonde.
them.
She's kind of a thicker build.
Okay.
So she talks constantly about getting excited.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I could drown a toddler in my panties.
Yeah.
Really fucked up shit. I got my wife a t-shirt for, I think I just saw it online and I had to grab it. It's the Little Mermaid pose, on the rock.
Yeah, yeah.
And it says sploosh, and it's Pam. And she refuses to wear it outside. I don't blame her. I just had to get it for her. The initial idea was to get her underwear that said that.
Yeah.
And she was like, absolutely not. She's like, absolutely not. I'm not wearing underwear that says sploosh.
Well, no one would see it.
But now I really want a shirt that says go gush. Oh, gush.
Talk to Mary Jane.
I don't think I want to talk to her about that.
Well, you can explain to her what it means.
I don't think I want to explain it to her.
What, did I just said, oh, gush, instead of oh, gosh?
I want you to explain it to your wife. If I have to explain to my wife why you had to talk about wanting to toss a salad, you have to explain oh gush to yours. All right, we're going to move on.
Okay.
The next one is Work for Love and then Thieves by possibly the most dichotomous band I've ever fucking heard in my life. This is Ministry.
Yeah.
Have I ever told you how little I like Ministry?
No.
I don't like Ministry.
At all?
At all.
Even oldest, even the
Well,
later
now,
stuff?
Work for Love? I enjoyed.
Yeah, because you know what vibes it gave me?
What?
Slam Bamboo. As soon as I heard it, I was like, and I've heard it before and never listened to it, but I listened to it this time because now, but as soon as it's like when I listened to the whole thing, I went, oh my God, this is very Slam Bamboo-ish.
I love that it's its own genre.
Yeah.
I brought that up at work the other day because I was talking about the stuff that pisses my wife off.
Yeah.
And I mentioned Slam Bamboo and somebody went, what's that? and I showed
Wait a
them,
minute.
I showed them the video, and is that Trent Reznor
That
in
is,
the background?
can I tell you something? The greatest thing about showing that video is like, I'm like, oh, and there's a surprise in here. And then you show it, and everybody's reaction is the same thing. Is that Trent Reznor? Well,
so
yes, it
weird.
is.
Well, yes, it is. It's so. I love that song. My wife, we were talking about it last night driving. She hates that song so much. She's like, it's insipid and it's stupid and it just repeats himself.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why it's fucking amazing.
But so, Ministry started out as a synth pop band.
Yeah, I figured that.
And
Once I heard the song, I'm like, okay, I get it.
so you never knew this side of them? I barely knew this side
I
of them.
never heard it.
I
had never heard
I had
anything
the only
like
reason
that.
why I put Ministry on is because I thought that they meant that they changed from the Thieves to like the later stuff like Psalm 69 and stuff like that.
New World Order and shit like
right?
that.
So then I looked into it and I was like, and they were like, oh no, they were and I was like, wait a minute. Is there a recording of the synth pop stuff?
It's like, I'm sorry, excuse
Yeah.
me.
And
It's like finding out Ricky Gervais was in a pop band.
yeah, do you ever see that picture?
I have.
Yeah. So I listened to that song and I didn't realize they went that synth pop. I thought there's one in between.
Yeah.
I forget the name of the album, but there's an album.
There's got to be something in between.
Yeah.
An intermediate.
Right. But Al Jurgensen said that he,
Got really into crack.
well, that he did. But he said that
fucking crazy.
the synth pop stuff was, I believe he said that the record company wanted him to do that stuff. But I read a thing last night because I wanted to read up a little bit on it. He almost never tells the same story about why Ministry changed.
Oh, he's pulling a Joker.
Yeah.
You want to know
right?
how I got these scars? And he tells a different
Right.
story each time.
Right.
Yeah, that's a psychopath's way of dealing with something.
So he says that this was always where he wanted to go. I don't think it is. I think he heard something and wanted to change, which
It's the sound of
is
a crack
fine.
pipe. Fucking nutcase he is.
But Thieves, I heard when I think that came out in '88.
I am going to actually say something complimentary about Ministry.
Go ahead.
So on the album Sabbath, was it Sabbath Bloody Sabbath? It's a cover album, a tribute to Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
Ministry does Supernaut.
Okay.
Loved it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm done.
Oh, okay.
But I never liked him. I
Yeah,
never
even
liked
Psalm
stuff.
69, none of that stuff?
No.
Jesus built my hot rod?
No.
Ding-a-ding-dang-a-dang-a-dang-ding-dong. Nope.
I'd rather you talk about tossing salad.
Oh, you just about to...
It's fucking
You were
terrible.
about to quit the podcast just now. I saw it in your face. Don't ever fucking make that noise again.
I don't know what quit means when it comes to stuff like this. I'm gonna ride this till the wheels fall off. You're gonna have to ask
One
me
of
to
us
stop
will be
this.
dead.
Either one of us is gonna die. It's gonna be me. It's definitely gonna be me, and it's probably gonna be something. I'm gonna piss off somebody, and they're gonna shoot me. Or you're gonna be like, you know what? I can't fucking deal with this anymore. Everything turns into ass-eating stories.
So Ministry you don't like.
Ministry,
I get
I'm
it.
not in love with.
But you didn't see this
I did
change?
not see this coming.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
I heard the first song. I'm like, wow, this is interesting.
Yeah.
This is kind of cool.
Uh-huh.
This is very fun. And then the next song, I'm like, what the fuck? And then I had to look at the screen. I'm like,
Yeah.
no way.
yeah.
I backed it up and went, he got me.
Yeah.
He got me.
Yeah.
So
So
I was bamboozled.
yeah. Slam bamboozled perhaps?
Oh, don't. Later, you can tell Jenny. I was slam bamboozled.
He was slam bamboozled. Yeah, so this but by the way, he said that at one point the sales weren't going well enough, so he put on a British accent on purpose. Al
Yeah,
Jurgensen.
that sounds like.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I think cocaine would have been a relief compared to what he was doing. He wasn't doing he didn't have Bobby Brown money. It was crack.
Yeah.
But Bobby Brown could afford cocaine. And I said it out loud. All right, so we're going to go to the next one.
Do it.
This is Trail of Tears
Yeah.
and Distorted Lives by Testament.
Okay. I see the difference in this one.
Okay.
This one we've spoken about,
Yes,
though.
we've spoken about this.
So, first, I'm going to tell you, the first song didn't like so much.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, like I said, you've given me a love of Testament. You know, it's not to say that I was just like, ah, crap. No, I just didn't like the first song. But the second song, I could hear the difference in his voice and everything, in the music itself. And that picture, terrifying.
It is.
I couldn't look at that.
It's nightmarish.
Yes,
I love that.
It is.
It's not my favorite. It's
usually pictures don't freak me out. That one, every time I played, I was like, just don't look at that.
It's one of those things that I love their artwork normally. Yeah. I did not love Low as an album. It was good, but it wasn't their best. I don't love Demonic. I just love what it represented.
Yeah.
The transition in their lives and the adjustment to the change that they were going through.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next album after that was The Gathering, and that's we talked about in a previous playlist, DNR.
Okay,
yeah. It's
so that came after this. Okay,
that's after he was healed.
Right. Okay.
He was in remission. And he was pushing through.
Yeah.
But this, he was in it.
Yeah, and I could hear it.
You could hear the gravel. He couldn't speak for a while.
Yeah.
And then when he started getting it back, he's like, I got to record something, and he was just gravel, just chewing on gravel.
Yeah. I dug it. I dug it a lot. I definitely did. And like I said, the first song, not a, not a big fan, but I mean, you're not gonna love everything.
I picked it on that album because it's
not
a
that
little
I dislike it.
Somber compared.
Yeah.
And that dichotomy felt really necessary for how aggressive.
Right. That it definitely showed the difference. Exactly.
And the stuff on that album is still pretty heavy. Mm-hmm. But not nearly as heavy as Demonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't touch Demonic.
Yeah, you put that song came on. As soon as I saw the picture, I was like, I know what he did here. And I wanted to hear it.
I see what he did.
Yeah, I wanted to hear the difference.
And
and you could definitely it's not even what was I trying to say? Like it's not as extreme as like the Ministry one, but I could hear where they changed.
I think like flipping a style on its end like Ministry did.
Yeah.
Is so specific.
Well, it's two of the things that it's them and the Beastie Boys did it.
Absolutely.
You changed your complete style.
Yeah, you when it comes to that, you got those down pat. I picked like fairly decent changes.
Yeah.
But not nearly as extreme as what you found.
Yeah.
I was going to put Metallica on here.
See, I didn't want to. I
didn't want to do it. And we talk about shitting on Metallica.
Yeah.
And we talk about using Metallica as in podcasts.
Yeah. And
in episodes, and it's but they changed.
Yeah.
They changed significantly between and Justice for All and the Black Album.
Yeah.
And then between Reload and Saint Anger. Mm-hmm. And then Saint Anger and Death Magnetic.
Yeah.
And then now they're on kind of that level.
Well, now they're
between that Hardwired Self Destruct, whatever the fuck that was with Lou Reed. Was that Lou Reed?
Yeah.
Lulu.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I'm not shitting on Lou Reed right now.
No.
He's had enough. He can rest now. I'll mock him until they die.
Until who dies?
You know who.
Oh.
Yeah. You know.
Go ahead.
I thought about using them. I thought about Megadeth.
But those are the you know what? Those are the easy ones.
Are they easy?
Yeah.
Was Megadeth easy? Can you point out when it changed? No, because you stopped listening.
Yeah, but it definitely
heard
changed.
The change.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. Like you didn't hear anything between, from what I've played for you. Mm-hmm. You haven't heard anything between that shitty song from Risk.
Yeah.
And what came out recently.
Okay.
There are like 3 different guitarists in there.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple basses, drummer changes. It's a very different.
Yeah.
A lot of different stuff. Not all of it's amazing.
Yeah.
Not all of it's terrible. Some of it's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to do the
you didn't want to go to the classics.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
I enjoy trying to pick the outside
You
of the box
really
ones.
did pick some off the wall changes.
Yeah.
And for the next one, I forgot that there was such a change. And listen to the music by the Doobie Brothers.
Yeah.
Followed by What a Fool Believes.
Michael motherfucking McDonald.
See, we have 2 very different opinions. You have the pro Michael McDonald theory, and I have the 40-year-old virgin theory. If I have to hear Michael McDonald sing Yamo Be Here one more time, I'm going to Yamo burn this place to the fucking ground. I hate his voice.
I knew it. I will.
I won't. He's a talented musician. The Doobie Brothers are phenomenal.
Yeah. Man. You don't remember they changed this much, do you?
I did not I forgot.
They became basically what yacht rock is today.
Mike, you know Mike lives on the Yacht Rock station.
Uh-huh.
So Mike the Angry Wizard, his shit lives on the Yacht Rock station. And I don't get it. Like, I understand some of it's nostalgic to me, but Christopher Cross can suck my
Nah,
dick.
I don't like that.
That's literally the beginning of Yacht Rock. Is Christopher Cross,
Michael McDonald to me.
not Chris Cross, the hip hop group.
Not Christopher.
Christopher Cross.
Michael McDonald to me is another Huey Lewis. It's close to my heart.
Okay, I get close to the heart.
You know, it's and I love the voice. I know you say you don't like the voice, but I love that falsetto, whatever he does. And he writes. I didn't know this until recently. A lot of the songs he co-writes with Kenny Loggins.
I like it better. I like Kenny Loggins.
Yeah, I think Kenny Loggins might have helped him write this one.
Was he the other guy in Loggins and Messina? I'm kidding. Loggins and Messina is a real thing.
Yeah, I know.
Kenny
I know.
Loggins.
Yeah.
I imagine he's in the background. No, B flat.
I never realized that Kenny Loggins wrote so many soundtrack songs.
Oh yeah,
He's like the
guy.
soundtrack king.
Oh god, have you ever seen his Live from Daryl's House?
No, I don't think so. No.
You know Live from Daryl's.
Yes,
House?
I do, yeah.
It's Daryl from Hall & Oates.
Hall & Oates.
Daryl Hall. So they do Footloose.
Yeah.
They play Footloose.
And
together.
He's awesome.
Yeah, he's explaining the rhythm changes. And to the drummer, and the drummer's looking at him like, "What?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Gung, da, ga, dung, ga, dung."
Yeah.
And then he goes, and then it reverses, and the guy has to play it.
Yeah.
And he does the whole thing. He's playing the lead, and it goes into this. It goes into this whole section of them switching back and forth.
Yeah.
Just one does the vocals, the other one takes the next verse.
Yeah.
And it's just awesome because Daryl Hall's amazing, and Kenny Loggins can do no wrong.
Yeah.
It's magical.
Well, apparently he can do no wrong unless he works with Michael McDonald in your eyes.
Have you you don't play video games, so you don't know what's going
I play
on.
video games. I just don't play them to the extent that everybody else does.
Well, Mike and I and a few other friends played GTA.
Okay.
GTA 5 online has the radio stations,
Yes.
as they've always have.
I've heard that, yeah.
Normally it's Laszlo and a few other people.
Uh-huh.
On this most recent game, they have on the classic rock station, it's DJ Loggins.
Really?
It's Kenny Loggins.
It's all Kenny Loggins
It's
stuff?
Kenny Loggins talking, and he introduces the songs.
Yeah.
Including one of his own,
Okay.
which I think is Danger Zone.
Okay.
Top Gun.
Yeah.
It's amazing. The pop station is Cara Delevingne. I never say her name right. She's an actress. Cara Delevingne.
Oh, yeah.
She's another one on there.
That I'm not even
JB
try.
Smoove.
I know who you're talking about.
Is on there.
JB Smoove? I
Yeah.
love JB Smoove.
He's on a channel called Chakra Attack.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. Yeah, they're amazing. I can't knock the Doobie Brothers though.
Nah, man.
I don't like his voice.
Yeah.
I don't like when he gets a little. You heard it.
I did. It was good.
I can do it. I don't want to do it because I don't like it.
So want to do it.
I do. I just want to make fun of him for like an hour, but I don't love it. But the listen to the music is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And that's gonna lead to our last entry. And I was gonna motherfuck you twice.
You didn't.
I was gonna, because I was gonna grab the John Bush version of Belly of the Beast live.
Boo.
And
Because this is
then I
one
was
of my
gonna play-
favorite songs, by
I
the way.
know.
This is one of my favorite Anthrax songs.
I know, and that's why I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta give him at least that, because I also love Joey Belladonna.
Yeah.
I just don't like him as much as John Bush.
Don't get me wrong. I totally pumped up only.
Isn't it great?
Yes,
It's just not Anthrax
It's not
to you.
Anthrax to me.
That was the first song I ever heard by Anthrax.
Okay, that was the first song I ever heard by Anthrax after, like that. Well, that was the I don't want to say the hit. That was the single they released.
Yes.
When he joined the band.
Yes,
I think it was the first one.
I think so.
And I listened to it and I went, "Oy, this is not Anthrax." But don't get me wrong, I see the change.
Yeah.
Obviously, you picked two great songs. Belly of the Beast is one of my all-time favorite.
And it's an old man mosh pit song too.
Yes, it is.
It's definitely
And I remember I like the studio version, but there's a version on. Did you ever listen to Attack of the Killer Bees?
Yeah.
The live version of Belly of the Beast, I enjoy a lot more.
And for argument's sake, I'm going to say I enjoy the John Bush version of Belly of the Beast from The Greater of Two Evils.
See, I don't know if I've ever heard that.
You probably haven't.
Yeah.
Because it was released right before he left the band.
Okay.
Right before they got Joey back.
Yeah.
They put out a live room recording called The Greater of Two Evils.
Yeah.
They're older songs performed by the, at the time, current lineup.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Rob Cangiano replacing Dan Spitz. He's since gone. Rob Cangiano left and joined, I can't remember the name, Volbeat.
Okay.
And they have the guitars from Shadows Fall playing their lead.
Yeah.
Now. And the other replacement was John Bush before he was replaced back by Joey Belladonna.
Mm.
And the Dan Nelson fiasco.
Yeah.
They really fucked. Our friend John, you know John, explained what happened to me.
No, I have no idea who you're talking about.
Yeah, no idea.
Go ahead.
Unworked Apparel for all your awesome T-shirt ideas.
Yes.
He's an amazing guy. He made memorial patches for me when we lost a friend of mine. I want to do it again to memorialize another friend of mine. But he had explained to me what had happened. He had known Dan, and I think they were doing something together. I don't want to get into details because it's his story. But they really fucked that up.
Yeah.
Both Anthrax and their label kind of fucked everything up for Dan Nelson.
Yeah.
Made his life kind of a living hell for a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, it was blocking.
Yeah.
It sucks. Mm-hmm. But I really like the newest albums from Anthrax are awesome.
Yes.
I'm glad. I love John Bush. I will always say I love those albums.
Yeah.
Worship music was the best way for him to come back.
Worship music?
Yeah, that was the first album with Joey Belladonna back in the band.
Oh. I got so confused.
I know you did. I saw it.
I thought you said that.
Him singing worship music?
Yes. I was like,
Yes.
what?
If he had a tambourine and was singing Wading in the Water,
Holy crap.
I would pay to see that.
Dude, you just short-circuited my head, dude. I was like, I have to hear this.
Oh, we are fucking stupid. We really are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that when he came back. The next album For All Kings, also amazing.
Yeah.
It's not often that you have a singer come back in a band and just be great.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And the music comes back and
you usually get David Lee Roth. Where
Yeah.
it sounds like shit.
yeah.
Get songs like New Tattoo.
I hate David Lee Roth.
I hate
Not
him
as a
too.
person. He's a little wacky.
You don't. So
Why, you didn't say you didn't hate him as a person?
he's such a cunt. You know, I don't normally throw the C-bomb out there for people. He's a cunt. When the Van Halen brothers want to hit you,
Yeah, right?
you've made yourself a douche.
Right.
They're douches too.
Yeah.
Eddie was, now he's dead. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate, but yeah, they all kind of in-fought douched each other almost to death. Like they were just at each other. They ended up screwing over Sammy Hagar at the end of his time in the band, and Michael Anthony.
Right.
When they decided to bring Dave back.
And what's his name from Extreme?
Gary Cherone. I don't think they screwed him. I think they brought him in and then they released him.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't work out, but they tried. Have you heard the new Extreme song?
I just thought, Mike sent it to me.
Did you not like it?
No.
I liked it.
It sounded like they were trying too hard.
I liked it.
right.
I can't knock it. I
right.
really enjoyed it.
Okay.
Not like it was no Slam Bamboo. I'll tell you, but it was good. It's fun.
Yeah.
Me and Joe were talking about it the last time we spoke.
Yeah.
And Joe was like, "It looks like they're having fun.
Yeah.
They're not like
All
they
right.
may be trying,
All right.
but they're also having fun doing it. And the song sounds fun to play.
Okay.
And that to especially guys like Joe, it's about how you feel playing the music.
Right.
He never played a note he didn't want to play.
Yeah. Yeah.
And which I respect the hell out of him for. You know, you play what you want to play, and that's it.
Yeah.
I quit bands over not liking the feel.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. And Anthrax, I really could have. I really could have thrown on like double John Bush's. I could have double John Bush
How?
live.
But they changed. They. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, but that wouldn't have been showing how it changed.
Yeah, it would have had. It wouldn't have had the same impact as.
Right.
I could have even shown Joey Belladonna to Joey Belladonna, and it still would have been extreme. From Belly the Beast to like, the Constant from worship music would have been amazing. Just everything across the board with.
No, but they really changed with that one album, the Sound of White Noise.
Well, I think Sound of White Noise, Psalm 442, and Volume 8 were very specifically a style change.
Yeah.
And then...
See, I never got past...
We've Come For You All is actually a head back towards the original Anthrax feel. That's the one that was really, like... It felt really in tune with the horror stuff that they like, and it felt there. But... Sound of White Noise has a little bit of it with Sodium Pentothal and Black Lodge.
Yeah.
And then Volume 8 has Inside Out and a few other songs that really have a different feel, but still in that vein.
Yeah.
But going back to Joey was probably the best thing for them.
Yeah, I think so.
I love John Bush. I love Armor Saint, and I know a lot of people don't love him.
I never really listened to Armor Saint. I heard a few, but again, it's not one of those ones that caught me.
Remember we talked about Columbia House?
Yeah, that was one of yours.
30 CDs for a penny?
Yeah.
Armored Saint Revelation.
Yeah.
And I had never heard Armored Saint before. Somebody's like, get it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's free.
Yeah.
Paying a penny. Whoever stuck the penny to the thing, you just mailed it out.
Whoever
Fake name.
Yeah, but you were also supposed to pay like the shipping and everything.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what's so funny about it is like, what did they think what was their business
They were
model?
going to bill you.
What was their business model?
Scam. They were locking you into a contract, sending you a $25 CD every month.
Right. But how are they supposed to hold you to? I mean, like
Billing.
yeah.
Yeah. They
Then how did we all get away with that? I don't even remember.
we lied.
Yeah, we said we were adults.
Yeah. We said we were adults, or we gave them names that didn't exist.
Yeah.
Thomas Stevenson. I used to take two first names and put a son at the end of the other one. John Peterson. Look, I just did it twice.
Son.
That's it. I went with the old Viking names.
Yeah.
Leif Erikson. That's Eric the Red. His son was Leif Erikson.
Yeah.
That's how that worked. That's how we got names like Peterson, Johnson.
Odinson. What?
Yeah, that's exactly how that works. Coulson. That's why when Thor mentions
Son
Phil,
of Cole. Yeah.
Son of Cole.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so stupid, but it works so
Yeah.
well. Yeah, it's just fun. Mm-hmm. It's just so much fun. And screwing over Columbia House was a highlight of my childhood.
Yeah. And listen, I told you, I don't think I've said it on here, but one of mine was
It helped my album collection more than heroin.
Sacred Reich. It let you buy things you never would have bought. You know? Like I saw Sacred Reich and I was like, that's a cool cover. It's in the metal part. Let me get it. And Sacred Reich, I think I have one album of theirs.
Is it that one?
And it rules.
Okay, at least
I don't think I've ever listened to anything before or after that.
It's a choice.
You know?
I have plenty of one album out of a group.
Yeah.
And
I think Propane was another one.
didn't like Propane.
No.
Heard them once, didn't like it.
Yeah.
That was a stiff no thank you. Oh, I wanted to take some time out of this one to talk about promoting our friends.
Okay.
So we talked about Unworked.
Yes.
And we're going to start adding some information about Unworked and other companies that we deal with and our friends, because John's a good friend of ours.
We'll put it in the notes on
Yes.
on the podcast.
I also want to talk about the Ouija,
Yes.
Luigi's band.
Yeah.
They are so cool. They're playing a show April 17th in Astoria.
Is this going to come out before April 17th? I don't know.
I hope so.
Yeah.
At the Let Love In, which sounds like a place where you hold an orgy. I'm going to be there.
Okay.
I took off of work.
Uh-huh.
It's day before my birthday. I took off from work. By the way, my birthday is April 18th.
Okay.
I want gifts.
Okay.
And by gifts, I mean pictures of people's buttholes. Not through Instagram. You know they have a filter for that. What happened?
I don't know why you want pictures of people's buttholes.
Because it's funny. I don't want them sexy. I want them funny. Dress it up like something. I don't know. Throw
ahead.
sunglasses and a hat on it.
I'm glad. I'm sure the Weege is so happy that you said you want pictures of people's buttholes while you were promoting them.
Well, I also want to promote their album.
Okay.
It's on Bandcamp. It's 8 tracks, jazz improv based on pop songs, and I mean they're Bad Guy and
Yes.
Cream.
I heard a couple of
awesome.
them. They're really good.
They're so much fun.
Yeah.
I want them out there. I want you guys to go see them. We're going to be adding, I'm going to probably throw up a flyer for them on our Instagram. Our Instagram is Hit the Stage Podcast. You can check us out on hitthestagepodcast.com. YouTube, Hit the Stage Podcast. This episode hopefully will be up.
Yeah.
And in full video.
Did it record?
It looks like it's still recording.
Excellent.
I'm a little scared. I'm so puckered. I'll show you later.
Oh, God. I don't want to see your butthole.
Nobody wants to see my butthole.
Anyway.
I know what I look like.
Thank you, Matt, for the suggestion.
Yes, thank
This
you,
was a
Matt,
good
so
one.
much.
I guess that's it.
The next episode is going to be shitting on bassists. I'm
is?
kidding. No.
Oh, I was like,
No. I just know Matt would probably lose his mind if I started just shitting on random bassists. Oh, what the fuck?
So, until next time,
Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves.
hail Halford.
Hail Halford. We're out of here.